What's going on, everyone? It's the Chipmunk here with another discussion. And kind of sick, been on the weather, but things have been happening. Y'all already heard the news when it comes to New Day. I'm sure everyone's heard about what's going on and why they decided to leave. And this video is going to be talking about basically corporate greed and how it just continues in every facet that we're in. I've always been a big fan of wrestling, and I enjoyed it due to the WWE, WWF during the time, WCW, ECW. They were what made me really just love wrestling. And now, looking at WWE, what it is now, it's kind of disappointing in how they're treating their wrestlers, and it's all due to TKO. TKO is the company that owns WWE, and they're a publicly traded company. So I think a lot of things that they do tends to be just to showcase, to make money. And so they're going to make decisions that will disappoint a lot of fans when it comes to said, you know, product. So we're kind of doing this with UFC as well, with how they tend to operate. So UFC wrestlers would, not make a ton of money unless they're at the very, very top of their divisions. They got to be in the top 5, top 10 sometimes, but they won't be making a lot of money. But the ones that, but you can make a lot of money outside of UFC. So it's the same with WWE. I feel like there's a lot of money to be made outside of WWE. WWE is not going to be giving you, as far as just the wrestlers, a lot of money. A lot of wrestlers, they found they would be making more going to places like AEW or just working an independent team like Killer Cross to make a lot more money doing that stuff. And I think the best thing about these type of companies is that they are the top. UFC is the top of MMA. WWE is the top of wrestling. So you get a lot of notoriety. You get a lot of your name and everything out there. You have a larger reach to reach people. So once you build your own brand, your own name out there, you can definitely tend to make more outside of these companies, UFC or uh, WWE. And I think they just are doing what these corporate companies always do. They tend to put more money in their pockets. They tend to show that, hey, we're very profitable. So we will mistreat everybody that's under us because we want to make more money. So in doing that, we either let a lot of people go, uh, or pay our employees very minimal, or maybe even all of the above. Uh, we just make the we just try they try to find whatever cheap route to present or to put out said product. So they go with different cuts to the product to save, so they don't have like the best quality, and they won't do the best quality because if there's a way to do it cheaper, they'll definitely do that. Which is for business, it's smart. This is how you make more money. Is definitely understandable. And I will run back to this in a minute, but I think this is definitely something that should be detrimental to the audience and to the wrestling fans, those who really do enjoy and love, wrestling. And we see that these companies are just getting rid of wrestlers in kind of something like in the worst ways. I know they're independent contractors, but still, and it works ways to get rid of them. Then they're asking people to take pay cuts. 50% is crazy. After you just signed a deal with them not too long ago. I think that is very poor on their side of just how you handle your employees, how you handle people that's there trying to make you money, and then y'all try to increase prices. That's another thing as well. Increase the prices so you would make poor quality product, but increase the amount that people are paying to get said product. That's another thing. I forgot about that. I apologize. But yeah, this just corporate greed. It's always corporate greed, and it's always with every single one of these publicly traded huge companies. They're not looking to satisfy their customers. They're not looking to satisfy employees. They're not looking to, you know, do the best in the field when it comes to have the best product. They're mostly looking just to make money. It's all most of these companies do is just there to make money. They don't care about the consumers. They don't care about the employees or their. They just care about the people that's at the top, the executives, the people that's on the board. You know, those are the ones they care about, and their shareholders care a lot about their shareholders. And the one way to stop this, to defeat this, even though I think that they're trying to sell, I'm thinking they're either going to try to sell WWE or sell the company itself. But I think they're trying to sell, maybe to Saudi Arabia or something. But yeah, we'll definitely see because they're just trying to make a lot of money. You see by how much profits they've been making, even putting it in their own pocket. And trust for sure, they're making way more than what they're showing in the profit area. They make a lot of money. I think it's just to show that they are profitable. That way they can sell the companies and stuff. Now the way to try to like stop it and stop these companies from doing a lot of the bullcrap that they be doing is to not use your money into putting it in their pockets. Stop buying the merch. Stop buying tickets to these shows. Stop buying, you know, paying for these bullcrap subscriptions. Stop buying, watching the product that is getting calculated in some type of way that gives them a profit. That'd be the only way. That'd be the only way. Is to just stop dabbling in it. Some things, not everyone's going to go on a board. Not everyone's going to be a part of that because a lot of people are faithfuls. They will still try to enjoy the product and still try to enjoy everything. Understand that. So you're not going to have it to where everyone does, stop feeding the machine. But, it's definitely understandable though because some people just don't care. It's not them. They're just there to see the product, something that they enjoy, and that is definitely fine. It's definitely fine. You don't have to dabble into what everyone else typically disagrees with when it comes to things that's happening. And I just think it's just sad for everyone, the independent contractors and the fans, how everyone is being mistreated. And I kind of think that way when it comes to a lot of different companies as well. The way that we defeat a lot of these companies and stuff is to stop using a lot of or paying for these expensive stuff, these overpriced things. Buy generic. Buy stuff that's not these top brands. If we stop putting our money towards these things, even if you like make way more, then you can afford to just pay for all this. Don't do it because you're just feeding into the machine. I don't think these luxury brands or these high brands and stuff are very much needed. You still find entertainment or find uses of a lot of different products without going to the main big brands. a lot of the crap, whether it's purses, Louis Vuitton names, Birkins, and all the Nike and all that stuff. They're just in name. They're not that important as far as just the quality in their product. You can still get results using cheaper, and you're paying for a name. It's crazy. That's all you're paying for. You're paying for a name of a product more than you are paying for anything substantial or great. Some products, yes. Some people, they focus heavily on making good quality products. I can understand that. Some companies are like that, where you get the best in quality from going to them. So those definitely understandable. It just depends. Depends on the item, depends on everything. But I do think this is definitely sad what's happening with wrestling and WWE specifically, and yeah, I think it's going to drive more fans towards AEW. This is a big win for AEW. They just got to wait it out and see. But I do think this is definitely a win for AEW. New Day, I wouldn't blame to go to AEW. There's a lot of things that they could do there, especially Xavier Woods with the gaming side. He can definitely help AEW with the gaming. You could, he can team up with Kenny Omega because they're both big gamers into doing some special stuff with AEW, making better games and stuff, helping with getting these games and stuff out that to make better quality games than the bullcrap that they were putting out there. So it's in promoting, and they have a large reach of fans, so I think it'd be definitely beneficial if AEW does pick them up. They still can wrestle, they still can move. Why not? I would say the only thing is risk to getting injured more often. Risk in sitting out for a good while. That's basically the thing with AEW is like you never know what Tony Khan is thinking. You might end up sitting out for a while, and you might not. But it is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole situation with the New Day and all the other wrestlers. I think Jeff Cobb was disappointing because I really wanted Jeff Cobb to thrive and do well. He didn't get a fair shot. So, I was like, it sucks. The situation Kari's saying, definitely sad. I've been hearing that, they've been wanting her to come back and do one show. I would probably say no to doing that if I was her, but I'm not her, so I can't say. But it definitely is sad, what all is going on. But we'll see how things go. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. If you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you'd like to subscribe and see some more my wrestling takes and everything, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and others. Peace, geekdom.